Hi there, this is Sags We're on Women, brought to you courtesy of WrongThinkRadio.com. Today I want to talk about Mgtow, men going their own way. And I'm just going to throw this out there. Yes, I'm very much for men going their own way. And I think the Mgtow philosophy is something that every, if not most, young men should be exposed to. Not really going to get into the whole thing. To be honest with you, I don't frequent Mgtow forums, nor do I watch a lot of Mgtow videos or things like that. But um, I have a lot of life experience with it, and I kind of want to touch on my experience being raised with a Mgtow male, because I was raised with a Mgtow male. In fact, the Mgtow male that I was raised with was Mgtow long before it was ever an acronym. He shaped a lot of my opinions regarding men and women, and I just want to go over 5 misconceptions that surround the Mgtow movement and my opinion of them based upon what I have seen. Not what I have read, not what I have watched, what I have firsthand witnessed by being raised with a Mgtow male. Okay, number 1. Mgtow men are nihilists, and they're miserable. First off, in my opinion, that's the furthest thing from the truth. Mgtow man I was raised with is one of the happiest men I know. Now, is that because he just swore off women? No. No, it really has nothing to do with that. He's happy because he's self-reliant. He is his own man. He owns his shit. You know, he doesn't let people tell him what to do. He does not live his life for others. He is his own man, and he's very happy for that. Number 2, MGTOW men are very disrespectful towards women. In fact, they just flat out hate women. This is not true. This is not true. Now, I'm sure there are MGTOW forums out there where men get together and bash and shit on women. Guess what? There are also plenty of forums out there where women get together and shit on men. Okay? I've seen quite a few of them. In fact, there's quite a few websites out there that just strictly cater to women shitting on their husbands. You know, the men that they're living with? Yeah. Yeah. Because nothing's better than getting online and airing your dirty laundry to a bunch of strangers, you know, talking about how your man's a piece of shit. Never once, though, ever admitting your role in the relationship. But again, accountability is not one of women's strong points, but hey, Mgtow teaches men accountability. So if that's not a reason to push your sons in that direction, I don't know what is. But yeah, let's talk about self-respect. First off, Mgtow men do not just blatantly disrespect women. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that they have a lot of self-respect. Mgtow man that I was raised with has a lot of self-respect. He respects men and women. However, if a man disrespects him or a woman disrespects him, he will not treat them with respect in return. So again, he doesn't just go around blatantly disrespecting people. He gets what he gives. Or he gives what he gets, sorry. Number 3, all Mgtow men are single. Again, that's not true. I know a few Mgtow men, actually. Some are single. Some have entirely written off women. Others have not. Others have gone on to have actually quite successful relationships with women. Mgtow man I was raised with has been in a relationship now for about 3 years, and they're doing quite well. Why is that? Boundaries. Boundaries and realistic expectations out of the relationship. He does not let her walk all over him. He does not walk all over her. And she knows not to. She knows not to because he will get rid of her. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. You ladies are always like, kick him to the curb, this and that. Well, guess what? Men can do it too. And most of the time they should. All right, number 4. Mgtow men are jobless losers that have no money, therefore they can't attract women. Side note, if you're a woman that judges a man's character based on the size of his wallet, I got 2 words for you. Fuck off. Fuck off. Seriously. There's a lot more to men than what they can buy you. And if you think that it's okay to judge them by their wallet, well, I'll tell you what, you deserve to be single. Okay? Now, that being said, Mgtow man that I was raised with, very successful. Very, very successful. Done very well for himself, has a lot of money. Keeps a lot of his money. Why is that? Because he does not spend all of the money on the little woman. Nope. If she wants something and he doesn't want to buy it for her, guess what? She gets told no, and if she throws a fit, she's fucking gone. She's gone. So I don't see a problem with that. Some people may. Again, my life experience, being raised with a Mgtow man, I see it for what it is, and no, you don't owe anyone anything. Number 5, this one may come off as petty, but this is something that a lot of people say in regards to Mgtow males, and this one kind of gets under my skin, so I'm going to throw it out there. Mgtow men are ugly. They're just fucking ugly and unattractive, and they have no ability to score with the ladies. Okay, first off, again, I do know quite a few Mgtow men, all of which are pretty good looking, but Mgtow man I was raised with, I have to say, is one of the most attractive men I've seen in my entire life. I'm not only saying this because I was raised with him, I also see the reactions of others when I introduce them to him. Straight men and single women tell me time and time again the same thing over and over. Fuck, he's good looking. Why? Because he is. Okay, so again, get it out of your heads that just because a man went his own way, he's some fucking loser and he's ugly and he's jobless and he's disrespectful and he's a nihilist. Because guess what, guys? You're wrong. Mgtow philosophy teaches self-ownership, self-respect, and self-reliance to young men. Okay, teaches it to old men too, because unfortunately, a lot of men were not exposed to it at a young age. So I do highly recommend that people research Mgtow. Okay, yeah, there's some bad out there, but for the most part, actually, it's pretty good. And maybe steer your sons in that direction. Or if you happen to know a man that is Mgtow, let him talk to your sons. Because I'm going to be honest with you, especially you ladies, most of you don't have these qualities and you're not going to pass them on to your children. Okay? You're not going to pass them on to your children. I know that might piss you off, but if it does, ask yourselves why, okay? Ask yourselves why, because if it's pissing you off, you're probably lacking accountability right then and right there. And that's why you hate Mgtow so much. And women fucking hate Mgtow. They hate it. Well, I got to tell you, I absolutely love it. And the best men that I know, the best men that I've had in my life, all have gone their own way. And that's that. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends. If you want more hard-hitting content from the right side of things, check out wrongthinkradio.com. I am Sag Novotny, and this is my war on women.